Beware of your neighbors, you are under their watchful supervision. Archangel Michael says, "A shadow has been cast across your daily path, and it is closer than you imagine." The presence you sense is not far away, not hidden in distant lands, but resting in the houses beside you, the neighbors whose eyes linger when you step outside. There is an unseen current flowing, and it is pressing against your peace, for you are under their watchful supervision in ways that may disturb your heart. You may notice how subtle it begins, with glances that stretch longer than normal, with footsteps that echo when you move. At first, you dismiss it as coincidence, but soon it becomes undeniable, an awareness that you are not alone even when silence fills your home. Something within you stirs, urging you to pay attention, because the walls of safety are being pierced by the scrutiny of those living so close. The truth is that not every neighbor wishes you well. While some smile with kindness, others mask intentions with politeness while quietly studying your every move. Their interest is not harmless curiosity, but something deeper, a force that thrives in shadows and whispers when you least expect it. Already, they measure what you carry, how you speak, and even the patterns of your comings and goings. There is a pulse in the air that tells you their watch is intentional, not accidental. And this supervision is not without motive, it is part of a hidden plan, one that stirs unease within your spirit even if you cannot yet see its full form. Type Amen 333 to seal protection against every hidden gaze that seeks to harm. Their watch grows sharper after nightfall. When lights fade and you believe the world rests, their alertness heightens. Some stay awake, waiting for movements, listening for sounds, and keeping track of what you do not intend for others to know. The weight of such awareness can feel suffocating, like eyes pressing into your back. You begin to realize that your private space is not as private as you thought. There is no ease when shadows of suspicion loom at the edges of your every step. But this is not merely about human curiosity. Energies gather where people harbor envy, where they carry silent grudges, or where hidden agendas have been birthed. Neighbors can become vessels for such currents, their watchful gaze feeding the unseen forces that crave disturbance. You must stay alert, not by living in fear, but by walking with strength. What is hidden shall not remain hidden forever. In time, the masks will slip, and you will see why their watch over you has been so intense. Type Amen 444 to break the unseen grip of those eyes upon you. This supervision is not simply about observing. It has layers, stretching into conversations behind closed doors, into reports that reach places you would never suspect. Some speak of you, measuring your steps, aligning their words with silent motives. Do not ignore the strange ways information about your life seems to slip into the hands of others. This is not chance, it is a network of whispers that originates from the eyes and ears surrounding your home. Neighbors become participants in a script they may not even fully understand. Archangel Michael says, "It is time to lift the veil and become aware of how close the circle has tightened." Protection must not be delayed, for exposure without defense can drain your peace and weaken your spirit. But with guidance and discernment, no watchful eyes can overtake the light you carry. Every step you take from now must be deliberate. Do not reveal more than necessary. Do not give away the treasures of your heart to those who wear a mask of friendliness while storing every detail about your life. Type Amen 111 to declare a shield of safety around your household. Their watch is more than physical, it is energetic. They sense your breakthroughs, they feel your blessings rising, and jealousy stirs within them like a quiet fire. Some watch because they cannot stand the thought of your growth, your light, or your unfolding destiny. When you rise, it unsettles those who are stagnant. When you move forward, it threatens those who feel stuck. So their watch becomes a method of control, a way of trying to reduce what they cannot stop. But their eyes do not define your path. Even if they surround you with their supervision, their plans will collapse before the force of divine protection. You must remember that light, when fully awakened, blinds those who seek to spy from the shadows. Their attempts may escalate, with gestures that feel friendly on the surface but carry motives underneath. Not every smile is safe. Not every handshake is genuine. Type Amen 222 to awaken the armor of protection over your steps. The neighbor's supervision is not only about you, it is about what you carry. Your essence, your blessings, your unseen treasures, these are the things that stir them. Their eyes seek more than your actions, they crave to know what flows through you that makes your path shine so brightly. And yet, what they do not realize is that what surrounds you is not easily stolen. It is not something that can be observed and then taken away. What heaven places within you cannot be undone by watchful eyes or whispered reports. Still, caution is needed. Do not allow their watch to intimidate you, but also do not live as if no one sees. Balance is wisdom. Awareness is safety. Archangel Michael says, "Rise in silence and guard what belongs to you." Let them watch, but never let them know the depth of what you carry. Type Amen 999 to silence every whisper against you. Their observation spreads beyond mere eyes at the window. You can almost feel their presence behind curtains, their shapes behind the faint glow of phones and screens. They collect fragments of your life, weaving them into stories they whisper quietly to each other. The circle of this quiet surveillance becomes thicker each day. The neighbors who once waved with simple smiles now linger longer, timing their appearances to match your steps. Even their casual greetings feel scripted, their tones rehearsed to disarm you. These are not random acts, they form a pattern. When you move, they notice. When you pause, they analyze. Their curiosity feeds on the rhythm of your life, and their motive sits just beneath their polite faces. But though their eyes linger, your spirit can rise higher. Though their minds calculate, their plans cannot bind you. The light around you is already stirring, preparing to break their grip. Type Amen 555 to raise a barrier between your life and their watchful eyes. It deepens after dusk. As shadows stretch, their windows glow and movements shift. They adjust their schedules, making sure to cross your path at moments they choose, not by chance. And yet, even as they do this, they cannot fully grasp what they're dealing with. Their watch may be persistent, but it is blind to the power working quietly in your favor. In their obsession, they misjudge you and the source of your strength. You begin to see small signs. Conversations that echo things you never told them. Words spoken by strangers that trace back to your private life. Their network is larger than it appears. Still, even a large net cannot hold the one who walks carefully and silently. This is your time to step lightly, to let them watch without feeding them what they crave. Type Amen 888 to seal your inner world from every whisper outside. Archangel Michael says, your awareness is your first shield. The moment you see their pattern, you weaken its power over you. Knowledge of the watch frees you from its silent control. And as you become aware, you'll also feel a shift inside. No longer will you casually share, casually speak, casually open your world. You will protect your words, your plans, and your movements as treasures. In this way, their eyes will find nothing to feed on. Their whispers will dry up. Their hidden reports will lose strength. This season is not to alarm you, but to prepare you. The neighbor's eyes are not stronger than the force protecting you, but your vigilance makes that protection complete. Type Amen 1010 to cut the ties of every secret watcher. At times, their supervision will feel almost like a test. They will push to see how you react, to measure your boundaries. Their goal is not just to watch, but to provoke. But even this can work in your favor. When you recognize provocation, you learn to stay calm. When you stay calm, their plans lose their fuel. Every glance they cast becomes weaker when you refuse to give them energy. Every attempt they make to draw you out collapses when you remain steady. This is the unseen strategy you can use against them without a word. As they tighten their grip, you move into quiet power. This is how you win in silence. Type Amen 1212 to anchor your calm and strength. Their watch is also timed. They choose certain hours, certain days. They know when you're weakest, and they exploit those moments. But you can turn the table by shifting your rhythm. Change your patterns, and they lose their map. Alter your timing, and their reports become outdated. This confuses their network. Without a steady flow of your life, their whispers crumble. They lose the clarity they thought they had. Archangel Michael says, strategy is not always loud, sometimes it is silent movements that break the strongest observation. Type Amen 1313 to cloak your path from those who follow it. Soon, you will notice them faltering. Their eyes will wander but not know what they seek. Their words will sound uncertain. Their attempts will feel weaker. Because you will no longer be a fixed target. You will be shifting, unpredictable, unseen. And this frustrates every watcher who tries to build a story around you. You will also sense new strength rising. The air will feel lighter. Your steps will feel freer. The more you protect your space, the more their network collapses on itself. Type Amen 1444 to release freedom into your atmosphere. The grip of their supervision will not last forever. Every hidden plan, every quiet move eventually reaches a breaking point. Even now, cracks are forming in the net they've built around you. You will begin to notice their mistakes. They will speak too soon, reveal too much, and cross lines they thought were invisible. The more they try to hold you, the more they expose themselves. This is when your patience matters most. Do not react to every small provocation. Let their eyes burn themselves out in the dark while you remain steady in the light. Your calm is a shield, your silence a sword. Without your energy feeding them, their interest will fade like smoke. Type Amen 1555 to strip the power from every hidden agenda. You will also feel a new clarity inside your own space. What once felt clouded will become sharp and clear. You will see who is genuine and who wears a mask. Conversations will sound different. Smiles will feel heavier. Small actions will reveal true motives. This clarity will be your guide. You will no longer guess who is for you and who is against you. You will simply know. Archangel Michael says, when knowledge rises in you like this, no hidden watcher can continue their work without stumbling. Type Amen 1616 to awaken your inner sight. The neighbor's watch may seem strong, but it is fragile under truth. The more you live in truth, the less they can manipulate. The more you act with intention, the less they can predict. This is how you break their pattern without confrontation. You shift your life in quiet ways, and their stories fall apart. You anchor yourself in strength, and their eyes lose focus. You may even find them stepping back, unsure how to continue. Their plans will stall. Their coordination will break. In time, some will retreat entirely, realizing they cannot access what you carry. Type Amen 1717 to seal every exit they must take away from you. When you stand strong like this, their whispers lose weight. They may still talk, but their words fall flat. They may still watch, but their vision blurs. Even their energy will feel weaker, their presence less threatening. You will feel the shift in your home, like a heavy weight lifting. Nights will grow calmer. This is not coincidence, it is the power of protection rising around you. It is the natural collapse of plans built on secrecy when light shines on them. Soon, you will stand in full freedom, the watch of neighbors nothing but a fading memory. Type Amen 1818 to hold that freedom steady. Their last effort may come quietly. A false kindness, a sudden gift, a conversation meant to draw you back in. They will try one more time to pull information from you. Do not be fooled by it. The timing will reveal it, it will come just as they realize they are losing their grip. This is not generosity, it is a test. Respond with calm and distance. Accept nothing you do not trust. Reveal nothing you do not want repeated. This is the final stage of their watch. Once it fails, their net will collapse completely. Type Amen 1919 to end every hidden test in silence. Your home will then become lighter. The sense of being watched will fade. Your sleep will grow deeper. You will no longer feel eyes on you, no longer hear whispers you cannot place. Even your steps outside will feel different. This is what happens when the unseen loses its hold. This is what happens when you protect your path and walk in quiet strength. Archangel Michael says, your awareness has already changed your destiny in this matter. The eyes that once watched now look elsewhere. Type Amen 2020 to anchor this victory in your life. The days that follow will reveal how much has shifted. The familiar glances from windows will seem to vanish. The unseen tension will slowly unwind like a rope cut at its core. You will feel a steady return of your own rhythm. Steps once taken with caution will feel sure again. Movements once shadowed will feel clear and unburdened. It will be as if a veil has been lifted from your surroundings. You will see the houses around you with new eyes, not fearful but discerning. The quiet you once longed for will finally settle in. This is the reward of your vigilance. You have walked through the watch without surrendering your peace. You have learned how to guard your space in strength. Type Amen 2121 to secure the new calm that fills your days. In this calmer season you will start to notice the difference between real connection and hidden curiosity. Some neighbors, once part of the shadow, may drift away entirely. Others may approach honestly for the first time. Their energy will be softer, their words clearer. The masks will drop and what remains will be easier to read. No more guessing, the truth will stand on its own. This is not just relief, it's transformation. You will feel more grounded, more alert, and more confident than before. The experience of being watched has forged a quiet strength in you. That strength will serve you far beyond this moment. It will shape how you move, speak, and choose. It will become part of your new foundation. Type Amen 22:22 to anchor this strength in every step forward. Archangel Michael says, what once was meant to unsettle you has become your training ground. The watch of neighbors has revealed your capacity for awareness. The hidden eyes have awakened your ability to move with discernment. This is not a story of fear but of rising. This is how shadows are turned into lessons. This is how scrutiny becomes the spark for clarity. Because of what you've endured, you will now see patterns before they form. You will sense motives before they unfold. You will walk with an inner map no one else can touch. And this inner map will protect you from future traps. It will guide you even when circumstances shift again. It will be a quiet compass inside you. Type Amen 23:23 to keep that compass alive and sharp. Now your home will become a place of peace again. The walls will feel warmer, the air lighter. Even at night you will sleep without that heavy awareness pressing against you. Your routines can return to normal, but now they are informed by wisdom. You will live openly but not recklessly. You will share but only what you choose. Neighbors will sense the difference. They will feel that they cannot intrude. The invisible boundary you carry will be obvious without a word. This is how protection works when it is fully formed, quiet, steady, unquestionable. Type Amen 24:24 to seal that boundary permanently. You may even begin to feel compassion for those who once watched you. Their actions came from envy, fear, or emptiness. They sought what they did not understand. But compassion does not mean surrendering your safety. It means you stand strong without carrying resentment. It means you move on without leaving open doors. In this, you are free. In this, you are whole. In this, you are untouchable. Your path is clear now. The chapter of hidden supervision is closing. The next chapter is already waiting. Type Amen 25:25 to step fully into that next chapter. The hidden watchers have lost their hold. The whispers have no weight. The eyes no longer penetrate your space. What remains is you, stronger and more aware. Your home is no longer a stage for their quiet theater. Your life is no longer material for their hidden reports. This is what victory looks like in silence. No dramatic confrontation. No loud announcements. Just freedom and peace settling where once there was tension. Archangel Michael says, this is the proof that light outlasts every hidden plan. Type Amen 26:26 to hold this victory as your new normal.